Hey there guys, welcome to the next Friday time-lapse here on the channel. It's been funny, I've been looking back over a lot of the videos that I filmed, a lot of the time-lapses that I filmed over the past few months, and I get a lot of questions over what I actually do with all the things that I make, specifically all the paintings and stuff like that. And the answer is not much. I actually usually just put them in a box, and sometimes I take them out and look at them and show them to people, but other than that, they kind of just get put into storage. But I was looking at them the other day, and I have a lot of them because you think, I do about one each week, so I ended up with a lot of them here. Definitely gets me motivated to do a lot of them here. But anyway, so we're actually going to be working on a Superman time-lapse in this video. It's going to be a silhouette of Superman. Just an image that I found online. You can see it there. It uses three primary colors, dark blue, black, and the electric blue. And it's a really simple silhouette, but it gives a really cool effect when you can see his whole outline there of his face, which is really cool. So I already put the blue tape. I actually didn't put it on a canvas this time. I put it on kind of like a heavy cardstock. I'm always experimenting to see what I can put on the paintings on. Sometimes most of the time I use canvas, but sometimes I decide to use other materials as well. So working on cutting out his entire outline there. Hopefully you guys are liking the videos on the channel so far. Yesterday I made a heart purse, which is really cool, in honor of Valentine's Day, which is really great. Hopefully you guys had a great Valentine's Day, by the way. So putting that onto the piece here, this will be the background for whatever I'm going to stick on it now. Going to cut out his nose. There's a little silhouette part of his nose there. And I'm going to use the paper image to know exactly where to stick that. And I think the coolest thing about this image is that there's not actually a lot of features, and that kind of leaves you a lot to the imagination. You can kind of see like where his face would be and everything, but you don't actually get to see all of it, which is really cool. And Superman is probably my least favorite superhero of all time. Not really a huge fan of Superman because I think he's way too perfect, has way too many powers, but he is an oldie but goodie. And I think that's unfortunately that he has too many powers. It was probably a result of him being created so long ago, back when there weren't that many superheroes around, there weren't that many created, so they decided to give him probably a lot more powers than he needed. He's got probably close to 30 different powers. He's got so many he forgets about them, which is kind of ridiculous. That's probably why I've never been much of a fan of him. But anyway, so we're working on it here. I'm a little bit off the screen here just because I'm working on part of it there. I wish my camera could zoom out a little bit more, but when I have it on the tripod, you can only set it to where it is right here. And just peeling that up, there's a little bit of a hole there, and that kind of works with the outline of his face. So just peeling all those pieces out. Now what I'm going to do is actually peel this entire piece out and then stick it right onto the black background here. And the right part of that blue piece actually lines up exactly with the black piece, so it's kind of tricky to just line it right up. And you can see there's a little bit of an outline, but that's okay because it looks pretty cool anyway. So just applying these on the side here. This is part of his shoulder. Might actually be part of his cape. I'm not really sure. It's kind of hard to tell when you're working with silhouettes exactly what is what. So there you go, and I'm actually going to work on his logo. I decided to throw this in towards the end because I thought the video was going to be a little too short, so I decided to put this in here at the end here and just make a simple silhouette of his logo here. So just cutting all this out, so I'll have a electric blue logo on the dark blue background, kind of like a diamond shaped here. And then just peel that all out. This one's going to be a little tricky to peel up just because it's got a whole bunch of little strands and spots in between, so it's going to be a little tricky. Did the best I could just to peel it right up. So now you're going to see me peel that out. And it did get a little stretched out, which kind of happens with every single design that you're trying to pull up, but it worked out pretty well, and just sticking that on there. Now I'll do a little bit of a zoom out so you guys can see what it looks like. There you go. So hope you guys liked the video, and this time-lapse is a Superman silhouette time-lapse. Might be from a cartoon. It's probably from a cartoon. So hope you guys liked the video. Catch you next time on the channel.